1 second. Don't move. Don't move. Stay put, ski. Okay. You're holding an album. Okay, that was released in 1960. What? You tell me.
Actually, this one was released actually in about 2012.
2012 this was released.
Yeah, and this is the one that was released out of Switzerland. It was released by Feather Apple, and Feather Apple gave me my own sub-label, Ray Hummel III Records.
Okay.
And so this album, I mean, of course, obviously is vinyl,
Yeah.
and that's all they really like to use in Europe. They like to use a lot of vinyl. They say that they like the analog sound better than digital, than putting out CDs, and so that's why this album of the Ju Jus is on vinyl. I mean, and really, the purists, the record collectors, really like the vinyl better than the CDs too. That's, you know, the ones that are really serious about collecting records.
I assume this was on Billboard's charts back in the early days of life, or?
No, it was not on Billboard, but we did hit #2 in Grand Rapids with You Treated Me Bad.
Okay.
Just under yesterday, which I thought was a pretty good spot to be.
Yes, it was. Good.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Can we take a look at that other single that you have there?
Yes, the other one here, I have to tell you the story about this one. Actually, this one, of course, is called, it's Ray Hummel III, Fine Day, Gentle Rain. This particular 45 was recorded in 1967. It was just brought back, Rolf in Switzerland from the Feather Apple Records,
Yeah.
just brought it back in 2012. This particular tune was recorded at the Fenton Recording Studio in Sparta, Michigan. And this particular tune also has got several pictures on the front of it. I don't know what I've got. One of the pictures has got me dubbed in with the guards at Buckingham Palace with my bass guitar on the very bottom. The young lady, the Japanese lady here, is actually a lady that I went to college with at Grand Rapids Community College in Grand Rapids, Michigan. The bullfighter outfit is actually an outfit that I borrowed from my Uncle Jim. He let me use that complete with sword and coat.
Wow.
And now and also this particular cover, my father had these printed for me years and years ago, and I held on to them all these years from 1967 to now. So these, when people purchase this record, they're actually getting the legitimate cover that was produced in 1967. Of course, of course Rolf in Switzerland has added the nice plastic cover on it, but the record jacket itself with the pictures is authentic from 1967.
Wow.
And people can order these.
So there's nostalgia in that.
Yeah, so people can actually order these
them.
if they want them, you know, from
Okay.
Feather Apple Records.
You don't, from Feather Apple Records, you get a record, a vinyl record, not a CD, not a DVD.
You get this, what I'm holding
You
in
get
my hands.
exactly
if
what
that's
you're
what
holding.
you want, that's what
Yes.
you get.
Okay, very nice. That's very
And,
nice.
I have another record here. Ironically, I don't know if I should use the word ironically, but what I did was I actually recorded the same two songs at two different studios. So this particular other record I'm holding in my hand here is called Fine Day and Gentle Rain 2, but what makes this one different than this other one is the fact that this one was recorded in Sparta, Michigan at Fenton. This one was recorded at Chess in Chicago on Michigan Avenue, and it was a real honor to be able to record there when I thought about not only about my own recording, but I thought of people like Chuck Berry and so many other people like the Rolling Stones when they first came to America. They recorded in the same studio that I recorded at, and I used other members of, some of the members of the Ju Jus and the Legends from Holland on this particular song.
So what you're saying, it's a total different mix between that single.
Oh, it's completely different. It seems to me like it's just softer and more mellow on this version. The Fenton one, it just seems, it's just more, it's kind of, anyway, it's just completely different.
Okay.
It's ironic because
Was that the single that the radio stations played?
Actually, this one was more the one that was played, the Fenton one.
The Fenton one. Okay.
But of course, I would have no objection to somebody playing
that.
this one too. Of course, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever had any of your soundtracks incorporated into a movie or a?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that. What I did was I took the old Ju Jus 8mm film and I put all old Ju Jus recordings with it.
Mm-hmm.
And what has happened is in Switzerland, Feather Apple Records, they contracted a man to actually put together a clip on, I think it's on YouTube, or whatever they call that. Yeah.
So you can find this on YouTube
Oh
by
yeah,
doing
yeah.
a
You can
search
find a
for
lot of this on
Ju Jus on YouTube, and it'll
Right.
come up.
Right.
Nice to
Yes.
know. I never realized that. That's nice. Okay, I'm taking one more break.